Thanks for changing to your station, the AfricaTelevision, and welcome to your program. It's another exciting day to be alive. My name still remains Patrick Abambo. On your program today, Security Watch Africa will be bringing you the information you need to keep your life safe and secured. We'll go every length to bring that for you. Today, we'll be taking you to River State, the south part of Nigeria, and also we're taking you to Enugu State, the southeastern part of Nigeria, to show you what is being done by the security agencies, particularly the leading security agency in terms of internal security, talking about the Nigerian police on what they're doing. But before then, I would want to, first of all, commend the effort of the Nigerian police for making sure that the mopping up of arms is going on seriously all over the federation. From states where we never expected that they will have so much arms, we're seeing a lot of arms, and yet it's still not on the offensive stage yet. Now people are willingly returning their arms, and some police are getting it out from them. We need to get out these arms from those who are not supposed to bear arms. When arms are in the wrong hands, they use it for a lot of nefarious activities, and lives are cut short. So we must commend the Nigerian police for the Inspector General of Police for doing that and making sure that the arms are being recovered. Then to some people who are carrying some news that the arms recovery is only in the southern part of Nigeria, it's totally false. Really, all parts of Nigeria are where arms are being recovered. Some have even said that the AK-47, why are they not returning? That is only pump action and all that. Every gun is dangerous, but AK-47 is also being returned. In River State, for instance, particularly the one we witnessed, there are a lot of AK-47 that has been returned, and yet it's still on, like I said, on the aspect of persuasion. The River State Commissioner of Police have decided to plead to the conscience of the people of the states who are illegally having arms to return them. So I'm sure that by the time it gets to the next stage, which is the enforcement, that more arms will be retrieved from them. And so it's something that all Nigerians must support so that we can get Nigeria rid of illegal arms. Then secondly, to the next one, which is the bank robbery that took place in Ofa, in Kwara State, where a lot of things have been said about it. It's sad that that bank robbery took place, and we want to plead that the security agencies, particularly the police, will be more proactive. We know some police command are being proactive and responsive immediately there are any distress call they receive. Some, for those who are not yet, please be proactive and respond to every call and every distress call that you receive, because you never can tell. That incident that took place in Ofa should not have taken place at all. But thank God that the police are up to it. We can tell you that authoritatively that 12 persons have been arrested so far, and this is very, very important. And somebody jokingly someone was telling me this morning, but it's serious, that imagine that citizens, natives of that Ofa, were part of the spearheaded such mayhem in their community. It's sad. One of those arrested is Adegoke Shogo. He's a 29-year-old native of Ofa, Kwara State. He was arrested in Ofa after the bank robbery and the attack on the police station. He is a drug baron and also an Indian hemp dealer in Ofa. According to intelligence gathered from cultivated and reliable information, he is alleged to be one of the sponsors of the bank robbery. He has made useful statement to the police about his role. So you can see if a native of that community could sponsor such mayhem, is quite terrible. Another person is Kayode Okpadoku, who is a 35-year-old native of Ofa also. 35 years old. In fact, we were saying, analyzing security and robbery, we were coming out with the school of thought that younger people are getting involved in robbery, ages of 18 to 25. But here we are seeing older people, 35 years, 29 years, getting involved, and 36 years. 35 years native of Ofa. He was found to have been released from prison 3 months ago after serving part of his term for robbery and other things. He was arrested with a Beretta pistol and some ammunition. He has admitted to his role in that bank robbery. There are so many of them. Kasim Abdul Rashid, a 36-year-old native of Offa too, is also a member. He was found with a victim's phone. So you can see after killing them, they collected their phones for that. Another one is Aziz Abdullahi, 27-years-old native of Offa, also is also a gang member and found with a phone of a victim of that robbery. Then this one is Alexander Ruben, a 39-year-old native of Isoko in Delta State, is a notorious, deadly, and a hardened bank robber whom they recovered a GMPG rocket launcher and several rifles from in 2015. So he continued in his robbery expedition. Another one is Jimo Issa, a 28-year-old native of Okene in Kogi State. So you can see that this crime, when you commit crime, you have no hiding place. The law enforcement agency will definitely get hold of you, no matter where you run to. So it's better not to commit crime at all, because once you commit crime, you'll be gotten. When we visited Enugu State, we saw a lot of cultists and kidnappers that were arrested confess to the Security Watch African crew about their participation and how they got involved. We will bring you that some of those confessional statements comment by these people in the subsequent edition of this program. We're still working on it, on the report to get it ready. It won't be ready today, but today we were in Port Harcourt, where we ran into the Commissioner of Police, Zaki Ahmed, when he was preparing to lead his men on a patrol of the Port Harcourt Metropolis, and we decided to join him. And so sit back as we bring you what happened when the CP decide to patrol. And for your information, this is done every day. Every day, the Commissioner of Police, either during the day or at night, leads the patrol of the state. One of the traditional rulers we met told us that he was surprised that even at 2 a.m. He saw the Commissioner of Police in his area. So which means the man is working well. And when the head is working, definitely the people around him, his subordinates, will also work. So sit back as we bring you the patrol by the River State Police Command. Red! Red!
All you have been doing, all the efforts you have been making to keep River State safe, to provide security and safety for all to go about their lawful business without any intimidation. You have done a good job. Clap for yourself for that. Relatively, the command has been very, very peaceful, and this is all as a result of their efforts. So I want you to keep it up. We'll continue to fight crime and criminality in all its ramifications. There will be no hiding place for any criminal in River State. They either change their mind to become good citizens or they leave the state. But we will not relax. We are bent on getting them arrested and prosecuted them. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Please keep up the efforts. We are going around as we have been doing before. We are going to continue with our efforts. We will have to increase our efforts to ensure that we maintain the tempo. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for all your efforts.
Thank you, sir.
Gentlemen. Yes.
can say the thorough stop and search that is taking place, and this random stop and search, picking up some vehicles and checking thoroughly and cautiously ask the person, sorry, once there's nothing found incriminating, sorry for disturbing you, you can go proceed on your journey. And that is quite informative, and that is bringing civility to policing in the state. And because of that, criminals are afraid because they do not know where the police will bump into them. And it's some of the things we witness that we just wish that other states will be able to emulate what is happening in Rivers State, especially the leadership of those commands to lead in this patrol. Because when you lead, find time to lead, this will motivate the men to work harder. So we spoke to some of the men about what they feel about the Commissioner of Police leading them, and they say it makes them to want to do the proper thing. And because it can go to any part of the state at any time, they up their game to ensure that they do the proper thing. So we caught up with him briefly to have a chat on the essence of these patrols, and also what is the state of security in the state, in Rivers State. So sit back as we'll hear from the Commissioner of Police, Zaki Ahmed, talk to us.
We have made adequate security arrangements. We have drawn an operation order in which every police officer in the command was given a role to play, particularly the divisional police officers and the tactical commanders. We embark on aggressive patrol within the state. We also ensure that while we are patrolling, we have robust stop and search. We equally have in place this intelligence-led policing as our strategy to give these criminals the bug. Equally, we are raiding black spots and criminal hideout. We are not allowing them to rest. This place is not a safe haven for them. We are making it very hot. We are fighting crime and criminality in all extremification with all our strength. Then also, I think saving grace is the fact that we have a robust relationship with members of the public. This community policing aspect, we are using it to foster ahead. Last year, September, the Inspector General of Police launched community policing strategic program in which the objective has been to have interaction with members of the public to fight crime in their communities, and we are employing it. Honestly, members of the public are helping us, they are giving us information. They have come to realize we mean business of fighting crime, and we are fighting it with integrity, with honesty. So they believe in us, they are giving us information. These are some of the, I think, strategies we have adopted, including working in synergy with other security agencies. Security agencies, honestly, I think this is one of the places where you have real synergy, working together. We are always in touch with one another, and we put heads together to map out strategies on how to fight this menace, especially cultism and kidnapping, including armed robbery. When I came on board, I think I borrowed this leaf from my former commissioner in Ebonyi State, Peace Abdullah, who was then the commissioner of police. Then I was deputy commissioner of police. Every night we have this sector patrol. All of us, including her, we are all going on patrol on daily basis. We sectorize the state capital into zones where each one of us will lead one sector, and it worked because at that time, we fight crime, and we don't really report serious crimes in the state that time, especially in the metropolis. So, and here we have a lot of divisions, we have a lot of tactical teams, support teams. So I brought that idea here. We sectorize the metropolis in particular into 6 zones, each zone being headed by either commissioner and by either deputy commissioner of police or assistant commissioner of police. So this is how we go on convoy patrol, and this convoy patrol, is intimidating. We go in like 6-7 vehicles, sometimes more than that, and anywhere we go, it shows visibility and it sends fears in the minds of criminals. Where we have a committee is being headed by Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of operation. They have been going around all the local government, sensitizing, creating awareness among people that they should surrender their arms. And so far we have, I think, recovered over 100 illegal arms from the hands of people. And it's ongoing. Basically, we have over 105 arms we have recovered, and ammunition about 238, assorted ammunition and assorted arms. And, in the last 1 month, we had a press briefing last week, and during this period under review, we have arrested a total number of 36 suspected armed robbers, 10 suspected cultists, 11 suspected kidnappers, and we have also recovered about 18 AK-47, locally made pistol we have recovered 78, English made pistol 9, double barrel gun we recovered 1. Then we have recovered also magazine, this rifle magazine 11. We also recovered about 8 vehicles. We rescued 8 kidnapped victims, and we foiled 5 armed robberies, and we also foiled 4 kidnapping. All in all, I think we have a total.
Welcome back. That's much we can take on this edition of the program, but by next week we'll bring you more detailed report on what River State Police Command is doing, particularly the committee that the Commissioner of Police mentioned that is sensitizing the people of the state to voluntarily return their arms before the deadline that is given, which is April 29th. If you do not return your arms, then there will be enforcement. And once you are arrested, once any army that is not licensed that is with you, then you'll be prosecuted by the law enforcement agencies. So Security Watch Africa want to plead with all those who are in possession of firearms that are not licensed. Please get across to the police close to you. Talk to the DPO in your area or to the Commissioner of Police in that state about the arm and return it. Even if it's licensed, even if you have license for it, please get across to the police. Then they will take it and give you documents that will prove, yes, that you have a license for it. And this is meant to actually streamline and control the illicit arms that are all over the Federation, especially now that political period is coming and people are afraid how it will be if these arms are not returned. So we must commend the Inspector General of Police for taking that initiative, and we also commend the initiative of the River State Police Command for using persuasive means through the committee, which we witnessed one of the committee addressing the communities and telling them about what to do. We'll bring you that report also in next edition of the program. One thing we also found out in River State, which we must recommend for other states of the Federation, is the inter-agency collaboration that is there in River State. They work seamlessly, they work together as a body. Both the armed forces, the police, and other sister agencies, the immigration, the civil defense, they work together. And the Commissioner of Police, who is the chairman of that committee, he coordinates and make sure that everything works well. We believe that if that is emulated in other states, this rivalry that we're experiencing in some part of the country will be eliminated. There's no competition after all, whether you achieve this or you achieve that. The important thing is that the state is made secured. And so we must all encourage a means of making sure that our communities, our streets, our homes, our state is made secured. Yes, that is for Rivers. Next, like I said, we'll bring you other reports concerning that, then what is happening in Rivers State. But like I said at the beginning of the program, we're in Enugu to talk to the Commissioner of Police, who is doing wonderfully well. In fact, we must single out Enugu State in terms of the community partnership and community involvement. One of the things that the command did is getting the community to work and get close to the police. We will talk about one of the issues, which is the arrest of a Fulani herdsman that was seen in the community, and the community quickly reported to the police, and he was arrested with AK-47. But let's hear the Commissioner of Police talk to us about security in that state.
Our locally made pistols, we recovered 33. We recovered locally made pistol double barrel gun, we recovered 36. Locally made cut to size shotgun, we recovered 8. We also recovered locally made revolver shotgun 3. We also recovered Beretta pistols 11. Single barrel long gun, we recovered 17. The total number of arms recovered is 148. Well, the total number of ammunition recovered and cartridges, 155 of different calibers. So I think it's a good effort. And the exercise is ongoing. We will not relent until when we mob up all the arms and ammunition within our command.
So I know you as a security scientist, you look beyond issues, beyond things in your policing so far, since I know you. Tell us, enlighten us more. Do people really need to bear arms? Some said they need it for self-protection. Do they really need it?
Look, like, when you look at it very, very carefully, Patrick, there is no need for anybody to bear arms. If you look at the concept of community policing, where members of public are given support to reduce crime, we have a strategy of curbing crimes and criminality.
We have made.
Welcome back. Because of time, we will not be able to continue with Enugu, but we'll have a package report on what is happening in Enugu, particularly how the communities are working and partnering with the police to ensure that the security in their community. We must commend the Enugu State Police Command for doing wonderfully well in protecting and providing security for the state. We'll have to leave for other programs to continue because time is of essence on television. Until we come your way again next week, I would say thanks for staying tuned to us. Make plan to join us next week. Bye for now.